Welcome back to the first E3 coverage of this year. Right now it's Saturday, the 5th. No, not the 5th. What the fuck? It's the 9th. Oh god, it's a Saturday. And we're going to be starting off with our first kind of look at for this screening, as it were. And it sucks for me because E3 is happening in the summer, and in order to do this green screen effect, I'm going to have to be fucking blinded by the light plus other stupid shit, which you're about to see for yourself. So I kind of introduced this last year, but I'm going to be doing it again this year, so be ready. I had to remove my mask, unfortunately, and my hat in order to make this a little bit more bearable. But, you know, I had to wear my hoodie, which sucks major donkey. So here I am. So, yeah, that's what it is. And I tried to put different shirts on for the different things. And I do realize that most of the E3 coverages tend to have some pre-shows effect, but for me, it's just going to be focusing on the presentation announcements kind of deal. And just so you can see, the only fucking shirt I got that was kind of EA related, but not really. This is a Call of Duty 3 shirt that I got at, for, I think it was the arcade block at the time. So, there's that, as you can pretty much tell. So, we're going to be getting ready for this EA conference shit, so let me just get my stuff ready. Jesus Christ. I might end up taking this off, but I have no idea. I don't think I will, so let's start this, shall we? Oh. Welcome back. So unfortunately, due to my sleeping schedule and all that stuff, I ended up having to, needless to say, miss this live, which is good for me because I don't have to deal with this shit after a while. I have to also readjust myself so I can get burnt in the sun and you can see my reactions, kind of. For some reason, yeah, so I guess I'm going to be here because apparently the light tries to focus in too much on stuff. So there you go. There's that. I might try to fix the camera a little bit more so that it works better. Right. So when I did my pre-conference, I already claimed EA was probably going to be the worst one because they tend to always be the case. But they're also very cringeworthy. So 56 minutes, they kind of did some little announcements, kind of like usual pre-show shit, but normally I tend not to focus on that. I tend to focus on the big presentation because that's the one that, you know, that's like the big seller. It's like, ooh, can't hope. It's like that's going to be where the big announcements is. So, and people are curious, I can always take a look at the stuff, but I tend not to. I always tend to look at it live at E3 by game stuff, and then I just take a look at Treehouse later on. So there's that. So this whole thing is just looking at the press conferences. So I already claimed they're going to be the worst, only due to certain what was it? There was problems that they had back in the past, namely cringeworthy shit. But then they also had other stupid shit as well. So there's that. Right, so I guess with that being said, I'm going to start the video, and I'm not looking forward to this. This is the first time I'm going to be doing something like this, so hopefully this works out. And I feel naked without my mask, but you have to understand, when it's the fucking summer, you don't want to be wearing a lot of clothing. I mean, I know it's in Canada, but still, it's like fucking humid. It's shit. And I have no fan on, so God forbid, right? Anyways, let's start this. EA Play Live press conference featuring Anthem, Battlefield 5. Alright, so there's going to be a few minutes before the actual press conference starts, so we're just going to continue off from here. I don't know what the fuck's going on, to tell you the truth. I just kind of paused near some here, so it's about a minute 20 before they start the conference. So here's my full live reaction. I'm going to try not to pause it every so often, but there's a good chance I probably will, so, you know, we'll see. Anyways, 3, 2, 1... go.
Here, and so now we have this festival here with gaming, music. It's a great time.
So I guess they're talking about the
And so,
them being
what is
in
it
the
about
conference
EA
here,
Play
or
that
the
excites you the
EA
most?
Play type of shit.
I just like the transformation of the
By the
venue.
way, they have
We
this
take over
stupid
the whole
sign that
block,
says EA
close
Play,
down
so
streets.
and it
There's
has like an
thousands of
outside
people that
concert.
come
I have no
through,
fucking idea
have a good
why.
time. They have A-list talent that come and play concerts at night. It's a really good time.
All right, here we go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's a little bit about the Palladium. And now, let's head inside and check out the show.
Oh boy, here we go.
Fun Zone. She told me to rap. I was rapping.
Oh,
We're still going.
oh,
We're rapping.
oh, cringe.
We're still... I was lied to.
Oh, the
Welcome to the
cringe.
Family Fun Zone, my
Oh,
friends.
oh,
This
no.
is where you can get
Oh,
all your
no,
real
the
racing
music.
action on. It
Oh,
may
my
be a
God.
mobile game, but say perhaps you'd like to play a game in a race chair.
Oh
with
my
a steering wheel.
God.
There are 4 stations. Look at this guy.
I hate
Stage.
this
He's like,
live
ready.
shit. I'm
jumping
so.
in live. No
I feel
pressure.
so bad for
Put
that
the
guy. I'm
cameras on.
sorry.
There's a ball pit over here. There's food over here. We're going inside. Let's head inside and check out the show.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for this guy. Alright, here we go. Here we fucking go. This is what I wanted to see. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. EA Play. Fuck you. Sports. Oh god. I have to get my pillow ready for the fucking sports section. Jesus. Look at all the series EA fucking ruined. EA Play! It's cringe, the game. Ah, look, it's the game that ruined EA with their fucking loot boxes. Alright, let's start this shit. I will say, it looks kinda cool with the presentation-wise. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? 3D? What the hell? What, did it give them guys 3D glasses? Or like, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is Anthem, isn't it? Oh, that guy's pissed off. What the fuck is this?
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
That was stupid!
So that
What
was
the fuck was
Anthem.
it? Oh,
We're
okay,
gonna
that
talk
was
about that
Anthem.
a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community,
Yeah,
I'm kind
what?
of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan.
Oh,
so they invited me
no.
to come and host the show. And I think
Oh,
this year is gonna be a
no.
lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready.
Oh,
We're about to kick
no.
the press conference off.
Please,
But before we
never
that,
do this.
EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year.
That's
it's
nice,
a
I
full
don't care.
3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers
This is
can
why
come
they
and
did it
play
on,
games for free.
like,
Now, inside the
PS3.
theater here,
I mean,
there are
on
hundreds
Saturday,
of
so they
community
could only have
members
their own
from
little
all
event.
over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today.
Like
But
Grimokan,
before we
he'll
get
say
to
it
that,
right now.
we have
It's
some
shit.
reveals, of course.
It's shit.
We're going to kick things off with a
have to
look at
remember I have to use this
Battlefield
one, not
5
my right.
multiplayer. Now, I know
My
Trevor
left.
Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy,
Whoa,
today has
sports!
some big news, you guys.
Oh,
Any
boy.
World Cup fans? You guys excited?
No, not really.
It's going to be awesome. Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then
Oh,
I'm going
boy.
to come back towards the end of the, show
The
with some of my
indie
favorite
games are the
developers
only
to give you
fucking
guys
things
a
they
nice,
actually done
meaty
that's
look
that's
at
pretty
Anthem.
decent.
And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it.
Woo!
You want to do this with me?
No. Oh, we're gonna do the let's make
Well,
a meme
wouldn't it
right
be funny,
now.
guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right?
Yeah, do it now.
Give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show.
Oh, that poor guy.
So without further ado, let's get things started.
Oh. What is this? Is this the Battlefield cringe? What the fuck is this? Yeah, it is. Look, it's a 5. This is the one that everyone complained about. Great, now we get to see if this is SJW land or if it's just overreacting like I thought. I'm not gonna play it, but, you know. I feel bad, too, because most of the games for EA is probably something I would never want to play. And here comes these two guys.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off.
Oh, boy.
It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5.
Yep.
You know what?
And
it's been exciting, it's been a lot of speculation, and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer.
Yeah,
But
which was pretty
there's
bad.
lots and lots of questions from the community.
Yeah.
And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works, and you want to know more about our take on the Second World War.
They
So
want to
today,
know if it's
we'll show you
fucking
more
SJW
gameplay and why
fuel or
this
not.
It's the deepest and most immersive battlefield yet.
Also,
It
I'm
certainly
just gonna
is.
pause this right here. Hold on.
You will be able to dive and smash through
That's nice. I want to pause this right here. Why the fuck is this called Battlefield 5? If I remember correctly, Battlefield 1 was technically Battlefield 5. And it made sense of why it's called Battlefield 1 because it was doing World War 1. But now it's Battlefield 5, but it's the 6th game, and it's about World War 2, but not really because it's its own thing. Makes no sense, but okay, whatever. Yeah.
windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield
Oh,
and
that's
gain
nice.
advantages.
I don't care.
And our renowned destruction system is back and more
Oh, boy.
impactful than ever.
Let's see how many people will rage like Wings of
you can't really
Redemption
hide
here.
from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing it for you, as they rip through those
I mean, I
buildings.
will say, it looks kind of cool, the
You will
idea
now
of
be
this
able to
realistic
customize your
destruction.
soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
So can I make someone that looks
that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5.
ugly looking?
You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community.
Yay!
So
don't
let's
care.
talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Let's talk about
we
the thing
want to
most
tell
people
you
care about.
those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this
Yeah.
game. It's about what you will see is really those moments of human
no.
heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the
okay.
world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war.
Real and relatable people
We
with
started
five
off
kinetic
by
arms.
an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the
Yep.
Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Oh.
Thanks, Lasse. Something not to miss tomorrow.
Well, I guess that's somewhat
Our
disappointing
launching
to
in
hear.
October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War.
Mm-hmm.
No loot boxes, no premium pass.
Oh, thank God. We know we fucked up with
Every day
Battlefield.
We'll bring
Sorry,
something new.
we're gonna sell
And
this
as
off
part
like
of that
this.
journey, after
Please,
launch, you'll
buy
get
our
something
game.
I know a lot of you have been asking
please. We didn't say
It's
microtransactions though.
Royale.
I didn't hear what he said.
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield.
This,
So we
the
bring
EA
those
is making me,
pillars of
making me
Battlefield
turn
with
into like
destruction,
fucking
team
DSP
play,
here with
vehicles
the snort and
into this new experience.
That's why I was freaking the fuck
so
out there.
we will bring you experience that you haven't played before
I'll try
in
not to be cringy
Battlefield
with
or
this shit.
anywhere else.
But you have to understand
more
this is
about that
painful for me to
later
watch.
this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the
Oh, I
unmatched
can't
intensity
wait.
of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time, it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
Music, finally, for the first time, so we can copyright you on Twitch and YouTube. Demonetize. You know, this video is probably gonna get demonetized. How dare you present at the conference with your fucking opinions? It does look cool and cinematic, but as I learned with any E3 conference, they'll make it look good, but the game is gonna be very disappointing. So, you know, whoever makes these trailers, good on them. They actually make it so good to look and watch. Makes it like a fucking movie. Oh, sweet Jesus. Alright, well, if this is World War II, where the fuck's the Nazis? Jesus Christ. World War V. What the fuck?
Ikke en dråpe. Jeg elsker deg.
Zeus!
Oh, it sounds like that must have been German. An early war story. So we get to see that in Xbox. Sports! 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 Sports!
Quando eu era criança.
Yeah, this is the fucking, like, World Cup shit, because it's Mother Russia.
Determinação.
Yeah.
Vontade de vencer. Até mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis.
My god, this is like Star Wars. Let me...
Tu mostrares ao mundo. Tu és campeão.
Wake me up when it's over, okay, chat? Okay, thank you. Alright, I won't be too mad. Why did they keep on showing this? Do you know that the majority of audience who buy this shit are usually the ones that don't care? Like, they're not the ones watching this. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, we're gonna get a copyright strike. Thank you so much, whoever this guy is. FIFA 19. Championship Rise. Yeah! Wait, what the fuck? What is this? You're hearing this music, right? Listen. Okay. What? Is that the real cup? It is the real cup. Why is that being there?
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football.
I don't
Where
fucking
the world's
care.
best clubs compete, and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff.
It's like,
cemented
why
their
do they do this? It's like they have
world's
like a
biggest
world-renowned
league
soccer
joins the
player
world
coming
game.
on one day, and it's like no one
And a
gives
special
a
thanks
shit.
to the legendary Hans
No
Zimmer
opinions to
and
anyone
LA's
who
own
likes
Vince Staples for
FIFA.
collaborating with us
But
on
let's
the
be
trailer.
honest, most
And I really love
FIFA
the trailer
players
because
who
it
buy
captures
this
our epic
annually
vision
don't watch this
for
shit.
how
They
the
don't give
Champions
two
League comes
shits.
to
It's
life
like, oh, a new
in
FIFA game,
FIFA
let's
19.
buy it.
And Lena's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
As Aaron said,
I mean,
the
majority
UEFA
of them,
Champions
not
League
all,
is an
majority.
amazing
Okay,
addition for the
minority,
game.
yes, they'll
It's
probably
where
watch
football's
this and they'll like
biggest
it.
heroes
I'm not
like
gonna,
Ronaldo
no.
and Neymar clash every
People
year.
like
And
me
it's the place
always
where
say the same
champions
shit.
rise.
That's why I say this is the
And
most
you've been
disappointing.
asking for
but
this for a long time, and we are thrilled that it's here.
Thrill.
And that's why
Give us
we're
the-
bringing the Champions League across the game.
Oh
There'll
boy.
be an authentic Champions League tournament mode. Your club will chase this trophy in career mode. Alex Hunter
Who the fuck
will
gave him
pursue
permission
Champions
to
League
like borrow
glory
this
in
and be
your
like,
story
hey, we're
mode,
gonna
The
sell a
Journey,
game. Can we borrow this
and
real
in
quick?
FIFA Ultimate
Thanks.
Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content.
I
We'll
don't
share more
care.
details on that, along with all our other Ultimate Team
Look, this
features
guy's walking
later this
away.
summer.
He knows too. He's like,
And
oh,
all
fuck,
that's
I'm going to
just
the
the
washroom.
beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay.
Yeah,
And this
no
year, we're giving you
shit.
the tools to control the pitch in every moment.
And
From
we'll
your
make you
tactical
buy
approach to the match
cards.
To each technical touch. And we know
And
how
make
passionate you are
YouTube
about gameplay,
videos.
so we've worked
like
hard
YouTube
to shape and
players.
refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input
FIFA
from our
cards.
community. From hands-on
Because they
tests
haven't
with
talked about
beginners
that.
to detailed
Not
feedback
loot boxes
sessions
at
with
all.
FIFA
No, no. It's
pros.
like trading cards.
And we're going to be sharing a lot more about
Totally
gameplay
different.
throughout the summer, but what I can tell you right now is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year.
Quality by this
So we
much.
look forward
like,
to everybody
like this is where it was
experiencing
before.
the game
This
on
is where it
hands-on
is now.
sessions
It's like
this
that
week.
that
And
little
also, of course,
percent.
we're extremely excited
That little
for
percent.
everybody to play it when we launch
Enough
on
quality
September
for
28th.
you.
And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League.
Good,
But I just
no
wanted
one
to take
cares.
a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal.
Why don't you just fuck it then?
You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one.
No.
The pursuit of Champions League glory.
See, I'm Canadian, so it's
But for
always
your
about
country,
the FIFA Cup.
it's this
Not
trophy.
the FIFA Cup. I don't know what the fuck
World
that
Cup.
is. Oh.
And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just
We'll make
updated
sure
the
the
game
hacks of
with a
Russia
free
wins.
World Cup experience
Putin will
on
be very
PlayStation 4,
pleased.
Xbox One, PS,
I'm
PC,
sorry, but the
and
news
Nintendo
is pretty
Switch.
much fucked over with me with
But
that
you can
shit.
take Ronaldo and Portugal to their first World Cup
You know, I
victory.
just realized I think
Or
she's Russian,
you can
so
write your
I've
own
kinda,
story
like,
with
no
some
offen-
great
no offense
nations
to
who
Russians.
didn't qualify this year.
It's just,
Or
you know, the
you can make
memes
a
of,
crazy
like,
dream a
Russian
reality for your
hackers,
home country,
fake
like mine,
news,
Iceland.
Putin.
Who would have thought that a nation of only 350,000 people would ever qualify?
I know.
And you can feel their excitement.
Nice. The seal clap. Ooh.
Apologies to any England fans in the room, that might still sting. And Lena isn't the only one who's excited.
I should do like
FIFA
what
18
Vinny
players
did when
are
it
loving
comes
the
to
World
like a
Cup
terrible
experience
game.
so
I'll just
far.
do it like this.
But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access.
People are watching
Yeah, you
this
can
just to
download
see the
and play the
bottom
entire
right,
game
bottom
right
left
now
corner
for
with my
free.
fucking face. They don't care about the big thing right over here. That.
So to kick off the
this.
trial, we've got some of the world's biggest
They want
creators
me,
who are going to be playing
not
live
this.
at the end of the show,
Me.
representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
Because they want my
And this
opinion.
summer will bring so much more for FIFA
About that.
fans. Plenty of
And
FIFA
this.
18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19.
You can tell I'm
But in the
trying to
meantime,
distract myself so
let's
I don't
all
have to hear
enjoy
about
the
this
World
shit.
Cup.
I want
Thank you,
other
and
games
au
that isn't
revoir.
sports. Whatever. Oh, good. Nice music. Yeah, music. Good. Oh. Every stadium. Play it free. Free. Oh, can we not do any more sports?
EA Sports.
Oh, it's the
FIFA
fucking
19. You know,
evil leader
the FIFA
himself.
Community never rests. 20 million people from
You know, he
60
needs to come
countries
out with
playing
this,
competitive
the
leagues this
Empire
year.
music.
Well, the FIFA
Dun,
team never
dun,
rests either,
dun,
winning the
dun,
Champions League and the World Cup.
He's
and
a
so much
fucking
other
Andrew
greatness
Wilson
of
is the
FIFA this year.
fucking villain.
We can't wait for you to
He
experience
always
it all.
is. Like, look at him.
We've got so much to do.
He's trying to
today,
pull the
but I
Steve
wanna
Jobs look
welcome
now.
you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you.
That's nice.
We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption
Forgot
of
my hat.
entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers,
I tip
watching
my
movies,
fedora to
watching
you,
TV, listening to music, reading books has
milady.
never been easier.
Lady.
And we believe that disruption is going to
I'm gonna eat
have a
my
profound
spaghettis
impact on
in
our
my
industry
hat
in
like
the next
this,
few years.
and eat it like
And so
that.
over the last couple of weeks, you will have
There's
seen
actually
that
a
we
video of
announced
someone
a
actually
new
doing
team
that.
from Israel
Of
has
course it
joined
was a meme.
Electronic Arts
Like this
to
is a
help
meme.
our investment to extend
nice
our
Xbox
thinking and
controllers.
extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world.
What the fuck?
For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms.
That's nice.
For
I don't
others,
care.
it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across
Hey, we need
a
you to
whole
shot
variety of platforms.
of you looking like you're having
But for
fun
everyone,
playing
it's
whatever
gonna
game
mean
we've
playing
emulating. So
games
just look
anywhere,
excited.
anytime.
Yeah, just smile, girl.
So this week we've got a
Yeah.
tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves.
Not good enough.
Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but
because
it is a promise
we are
of what we
so
hope to
busy
bring
with
you in the future.
trying to nickel and dime you to
The
shit.
second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago,
Oh,
and many millions of you
subscriptions.
have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have
That's
full
all he
access
cares
to a
about.
great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premiere. So 3 things you need to know about it.
Here comes
Origin
the
Access Premiere
money.
will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL.
Money, money,
back
money,
on the
money,
PC
money.
For the first time in over a decade.
Ew.
Then FIFA 19,
Look, that guy won.
Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come.
Oh, look, Anthem.
Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games
That
from
were
EA
all
and other
shit.
publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer. So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Eat play. Get our latest PC games. Play them first. 1 membership. And you die! It fucking blew up. Oh my god, the fucking music copyright is going to be fucking horrendous. I'm bored. Yeah! Yes, when you play games, it'll come right out of the fucking screen like that. Lots more money than you think it pays now.
What's up? So I'm here, sitting inside the crowd at EA Play.
Wow,
and
she's
I
so
just happened
bored.
to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience.
Ew.
Respawn.
Ew.
What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
You're lying.
Someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So, you guys may have seen that Vince
You can
was
tell everyone's
tweeting
bored.
yesterday, and
They're
there has
trying to be
been
nice.
a bunch of speculation. So,
You know, this year at E3, everyone's just gonna be like,
I mean,
"Oh,
we're not
I
ready to
tried to
show all of our stuff yet.
because it's gonna be
We're
so
working on a bunch
fucking
of
crowded."
stuff. It's amazing.
Oh,
the teams are
Respawn.
kicking
That's
ass.
where he is.
But we wanted
Where
to
is
bring a
Respawn
little
Games?
tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
No, no! After what
So
we
the
saw
Star Wars
last time
name
with EA and
is
Star
Jedi
Wars,
Fallen
no.
Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
Wow, like
does
you
that mean I
didn't
get to,
play
like, hold the
before. Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here.
So now-
when the Jedis are being hunted, so.
So now,
It's gonna be
so the new fucking
For all
bad
the,
movies,
like, the hardcore
okay,
nerds
good.
out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
With Rey.
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got it? Any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
That's when Darth Vader was around.
Bad time. Does that mean it's gonna just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
This is
All
what
right,
they're doing
so
to
I
Star
think
Wars
people are now
community. They're
anxiously
like,
wanna know, like,
you
what-
want to
when
hear
is
this,
the
right?
the game?
It
You
will
want to
be
hear this, right?
Holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Not this year.
Sorry to
Oh,
dash
no,
any
no,
hope.
no, no, not
But
this year.
now that we know, we can set expectations.
New
We're
Star
all
Wars
gonna
game,
be
but not
amped
this
up,
year.
And hopefully
Why the
we'll
fuck
hear
did you even
from-
announce it
more
then?
from you maybe next year.
Show us a fucking trailer about
Well,
it.
Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more
Well,
news
therefore,
on Star
there
Wars,
goes
so I'm going to
the
toss it
idea
over
of
to
EA
Dennis.
not having a thing anymore. Boo! 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 Get the fuck off the
Hello there.
stage!
My name is Dennis. I work
You know, I should just
I'm
realize
really
this is
happy and
probably
excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me.
No,
for a
I'll
little bit.
be honest, I'm not going to be so
we
bad
launched our
with,
game in November of last year.
No offense
and
to
clearly
the
we didn't
hipster
get
guy
it
over
quite
there.
Right. So instead
But
of coming
EA
out of the
fucked
gate
this
sprinting
game
like
so
we really
bad.
wanted to, we had to take a step back
No
and
shit.
make sure that we were delivering the game
No
that our players
shit.
really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics.
Because
for players
Disney
to
told
collect
us
instead.
to.
So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired
Again, I feel
by
sorry
the
for
original
this
Battlefront
hipster
games
guy.
that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And
that's cool.
Thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week.
You know,
It's
no one
headlined
likes
by
that
the
movie,
new planet
right?
Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes,
Boba
Extraction.
Fett.
So
And look,
looking
here's
forward a
the
little
thing.
bit,
I haven't watched
this
the movie,
summer,
and
we
I'm
will
sure
be
it's okay.
Introducing a new
but
squad system to the game.
we really didn't want
which
Catholic
will allow
Kennedy. Get
you
her fuck
to
out here.
team
No,
up
no
much
politics,
easier
please.
and play with your friends. We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing
Was
command
that like
posts
a female
and attacking
like,
and
there's
taking
a weird
out capital
statue
ships.
over there in the back.
But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Yeah, the series actually is not that bad.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels,
General Grievous,
including the
please.
largest level we have ever built for
Give us
Battlefront.
General Grievous.
So let's talk about the
General
heroes and villains.
Kenobi.
First, let me introduce
Yeah, there you go.
the
Look,
most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous.
I'll be
And
honest,
yes,
that
he
guy's
will be
cool.
going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, so now you can reenact it. General
Finally
Kenobi.
making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the
Dark
Separatist
Dooku.
Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Whiny bitch version?
The team at home is extremely excited to
Why
be
not
building all of these
Anakin's
cool things.
Padawan?
EA and DICE
The Padawan
are
of
committed to
Padawans.
Battlefront.
She was
We
actually
had
kind
a
of
rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very
I'll
much
give
for
him
playing
that,
the
Dave.
game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build.
You
There would
better.
be no Battlefront without you. So
No
thank
shit.
you. May the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
Have fun, hipster guy. Bye. Bye, hipster guy. The fuck is this? Is this a new game? It is. What is this? Yarny! Yarny's back! Is this number 2? What is this? I've never played Unravel, but I remember this. This was so adorable when we first saw the guy. Oh no. Poor Yarny. The poor... I feel sorry for the guy when he came up there because you just want to give the poor bastard a hug because he was so nervous. And he had that cute little thing and then EA ruined it. What, is that the guy? It is! Look, there he is!
Hi, it's really good to see you.
Give him a hug.
In Unravel,
poor
we
guy, give
used
him a hug.
yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. you lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest,
oh shit, 2-player.
You find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure. So welcome to Unravel 2.
Because there's 2. Yarny red and Yarny blue.
It's a game about
love,
fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together.
That's beautiful.
And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with 2 characters. You can play it
We
alone,
saw how successful
or you
the
can play it in co-op with
open
a friend.
thing game.
But there's always 2 characters there,
But
sharing one
unfortunately,
yarn
DSP can't play.
and working together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now, so I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood.
I just want to listen to
we're going
this,
to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
That guy's looking very upset, like he didn't want to do it.
So this wasn't prepared.
There we are.
So this wasn't prepared.
So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game,
Oh,
we
look,
wanted
it's a
to
bird.
have more like
What is
thrill and
that
danger
bird?
and kind of wow moments.
Is that a chicken?
Places that were like fun and exciting.
No, I think that's a pheasant. I don't
And
know
then
what,
when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into 2 and switch back and forth between the 2 characters. Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across. So I guess I'll jump in at this point.
Yeah, come join me. So I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue. A little celebratory flip there. And the bird is back. Oops.
I think the bird thinks it's
safe
food.
now. Oops. I'll swing.
All right.
Yeah, look at it. You know the bird can fly, right?
I'll
Is it
catch
that
you.
stupid that it can't fly? Like, I know it's a game type of thing, but
swing now?
still,
Okay,
look at
you
it.
go ahead.
It's just sitting there. Menacingly.
Oh. Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it. Got it? Oh, very nice.
So if I remember the first game's kind of story, is that it's like looking at
Sweet,
this
well done.
woman's life, and Yarny was just getting like all the stuff there, and then
Okay,
the
I'll go up and
grandchild
distract the
found
grounds.
the thing, and
I'll sneak up here.
like I have no idea. I mean, I've just kind of
Okay, your turn.
know of it, but I don't
Look at
know
me.
much.
Here you go.
Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
All right.
Look, the bird's having it's like having a
go.
seizure. He doesn't know where he's going.
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah. Finally.
Or can we? So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2.
It's full of emotions.
Yeah, I really hope you like it. And
poor guy.
Before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort and so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So
see, this guy I like.
There's
so
a bunch of us from
let's
COVID
find
here,
out if
and
EA is
thank
gonna
you
ruin the
to
mood
those, and thank
after
you to
this guy
everybody
leaves.
back home, and thank you. Love you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Alright, let's see. They're gonna kill the mood? No, they're not. Okay, that's good. Last time he leaves, and then it's like Modern Warfare. No, Garden Warfare 2. Highway to the danger zone. I don't know. I think it was 2015. I'm not sure. Look, they're in love. I guess. I don't know.
The sea waves are my evening gold, and the sun on my head is my crown. I made this kingdom on my own, and all the mountains are my home. Your kingdom come.
My god, this is such tearjerkers. It's actually kind of interesting to see. Like, this is too cute for its own good. And I'm sure the challenges is not like, oh, it's a cute game, but it's like, oh shit. How the fuck am I gonna fucking lose?
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
Oh my god! I love that. I hear that guy in the background.
Thank you to the team at Coldwood.
He's just so
Back
happy.
In 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world.
Bring us a good one.
And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight.
Which apparently was a good game.
And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well.
Yeah, and EA, you were like,
that game
first players are dead.
It's innovative, it's
and then he's like, you're an idiot.
It's something fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks.
Yep,
and
that's
a way
to show
out
you,
is such
fuck
a
you,
huge
you're
success
wrong.
that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio.
That's good.
So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams.
Like this guy.
Which leads us to our next EA Originals title, from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message, and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
To be honest, oh shit. To be honest, all these games are like...
Thank you, Patrick.
Oh no, this guy's...
I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like, our whole team, including me, were super excited.
Oh,
it actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
Don't worry, calm down.
Thank you.
So far, you guys have been doing good games, so show us your game.
A small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or...
Oh, Mathieu, good job.
The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing.
It is cool, but
let me tell you
EA,
more
it's just
about
like...
our game.
Yes, let's see this.
When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case,
every
I started
day
writing
for
the
me.
story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist,
And I feel like I have a
process
disorder
your
that makes me
emotional
feel
world by
like I'm
letting it
lonely
out,
despite being
and
with
putting
people.
it into your art. I'm still amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But
if you're a pussy,
player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all.
if you're a pussy and you can't stand crying, you can play baby mode.
Who is
But
suffering
if you're a man,
from such
play
strong loneliness
the
that
real
her inner
game.
feeling, the darkness, the anger,
The depression.
the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster.
I want to see
The
the
game is
game.
about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human.
I want to see this.
Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is this real?
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
no child of destiny and no fortune's son.
Nah, this is very
I've
like.
just chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run. A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room, I tremble for you.
That's definitely a game I'd probably want to take a look at because certainly looks interesting. Did it run the mood?
I'm the one.
Hey, yeah, let's ruin it with fucking basketball, man.
We can shut you down. And
NFL 19.
Crossover. Gather. Game.
Game. EA Sports. It's even game.
Be ready. Because we're coming at you with the
And
squad.
yeah, we're going to fucking
Say it how you want.
what is that place with like that is like what is it? Is it it's in Rio, I think. Yeah, it's in Brazil. It's like the shitty townhouses are so crappy, but they're like, let's make it not crappy. Let's color it like different colors. It should be fun.
Just remember though.
But it's still a shithole. It's like go to like the worst place and then just make it colorful like a rainbow. It's still a shithole, but it's like coloring it's like coloring shit. It's like coloring it and it's like it's perfect now. It's okay. Like look at it. It looks colorful, but it's like a poorhouse. Poor for them. EA Sports. It's in the game.
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington.
I don't care who you are, kid.
Kiv's been going after that belt since 2016.
Notice how they're only showing off the Xbox.
It's a big night for
Wow,
young Kiv.
look at him.
Stuck at the quarterfinals.
And here he is now in his first championship game, looking to accomplish a goal.
Third and four, throws it low.
Why? I don't know what they're showing, but I really don't think people care that much. I mean, good for this guy.
To 19.
But still.
I hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have a incredible matchup. It's a rematch. Touchdown, Kev. He throws it high, and young Kev is going to be your
Hey, look at that guy.
Can I play you again?
You want to get smacked again on TV? Happy face,
Madden 18 champion.
He's finally done it.
Now we're gonna see him, right? Yeah, there he is. Somebody I don't care about.
Okay, baby, how you doing?
I've been good. You still recovering from that butt whooping?
Wow, already started.
Wow.
Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the rematch with
King of Touchdown Celebration.
Reggie Fees and me.
That's pretty fun.
Again.
I like that a lot.
I remember that. It's just like when I'm
as
done,
you guys
I'm
know,
gonna
this is
kick
Young
your
Kid,
ass.
Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kid, y'all. Give it up.
You need to waste
Young
time.
Kid, how has it been? You know, your success and your path, you know, to where you're at today.
Man,
it's I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm, so then I picked up Madden, and at first I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's number one. Number two, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to a tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma.
Wow, it's all about the money with you, eh?
There you go. We're out here chasing money.
See,
That's
he's
awesome.
happy about
Okay,
that.
now
Yeah,
the past
chasing money. That's great.
The past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out by all those losses. It made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's why I got this belt.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, you know, bling on that belt for you.
Yeah.
Well, today, EA Play, you know, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun. It's lit. I honestly wish I could stay right here and talk to you guys forever. But I'm not going to board you guys. We're going to go out. I'm going to try to take this belt, you know, round two.
It's lit.
So we're out. Have a good day.
Fuck it. My belt! You cheated, asshole!
You've worked your whole life to get to moments like
Meanwhile, like, it's like, yeah, I won this on the video game. Meanwhile, these guys, the NFL people, like, they have hard, like,
through the pain.
Like, Jesus, the amount of hardship that these guys have.
To this place.
Just for EA to fucking take all this stuff off.
You fall so you can rise.
And
you rise so that you can truly see.
So you can see.
See that it was really never about reaching the end of the road at all.
But winning.
But about all the moments that got you here.
My God, the music. It's like they're using dubstep to go like dramatic, like.
So, you were in their position. Would you let the moment define you? Or will you define the moment?
Fucking sports, I swear to God. They're like the same shit. Are you surprised it's Madden 19? I'm not. Oh, what now?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here
Oh,
alongside
no.
Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez.
Oh, no.
Super excited to be here. Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner-take-all head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
This is so
Sure thing.
stupid.
The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points.
What is this?
A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room, if you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
I don't know who that is.
Yes.
Give it up for Grimokan. Fuck
His
me.
opponent, fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive
Darth
mobile
Vader.
gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. Oh, I know that guy. I heard that name before. Yeah, no one cares. They're like, yeah.
Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash of these gaming styles and the competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great
why are you
match.
showing off mobile, EA? No one
All right,
cares.
are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Let's do it.
What is this
All right,
game?
let's kick this off. Nice
I have a
strategy
bad
game
feeling
for
that
you
this
out
is
there.
one of those
It's a good
games
genre.
where
I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in, and we are ready to
the
kick
match. Here we go.
off as the players' bases have been deployed. And
Once
the
we
action
find out
begins
what
like
this
any
game
strategy
is, I'm
game.
sure that this
Economy
is
will be the
like
focus. We have
this is gonna
harvesters
be
to
like
start things off. Nothing too crazy.
dungeon.
Crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to
Dungeon
hold that
Keeper.
top point. Both players, of
BS.
course, trying to take that position. Nick and Knight being able to reach it a little bit first in a strategy game. That flank position that In Control is going from the top side, also very important as Nick and Knight's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there. Here comes GDI with a Rhino. It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep. Nick and Knight
Yeah, and the
attack right from the top.
microtransactions it's going to add to it. It's going to be
Control
fucking
placing the turret on the
phenomenal.
top
Oh,
right
you're
side to
losing
help
the
cover
game? Don't
that
worry,
Rhino
buddy.
as
Just
Jackpot
pay
moves
us
towards the
money and we'll
northwest.
make
We
sure
can see
you'll
that the
win.
missile is beginning to
We'll give
ready
you missile
and
powers
firing that.
just
That
right
takes out
then
half
and
your
there.
base. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control making a lot of progress to that far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more powerful units come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help
There it
flank
is. Putting
those
some
flame
flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller
I just
forces as
yawned
he
right
makes his
there.
way
I'm
to the
tired.
south side. That missile
Looking at
passing
this made me
halfway
sleepy.
now.
Oh,
Both
there it is.
two
Okay.
zones in control of Nick at Night. He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course, blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is very, very close to firing.
It's
Let's see
like
what's
the
gonna
guy
happen.
in the background.
With
It's
another
like,
turret, In Control flanks, he takes the top
Hurry
that
up!
missile,
And that
fires,
Hurry up! Wow.
and Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked
I also heard
out here.
rumors like EA
As
is
the
going to
next one will
announce
start to ready
fucking
up in
Skate
just
4.
a moment's time. In Control's very heavy
I don't
artillery
think it's going to
forces doing
happen.
a great job at taking control
I'll
of the
laugh
map.
though if it turns out to be the case.
And we can see as more of Nick and Knight's forces move up towards that north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial, very important to protect those as your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control, it's just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards this
Another
south
drill
side.
pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, two more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings up the laser infantry on the south side as well
Yeah.
to deal with
Wait,
that
what the
tank.
hell?
Going for
Oh, they
counters,
just call
trying to
him-
scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make
Nick
the
at
proper
Night is
response. It's
losing
so important in
badly.
this strategy.
Absolutely. Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. Looks like he's really pressing it.
And we see that missile is starting to get close.
Why are people? Why are you watching this? This is so boring. I don't care.
Looking to set things back the other way.
Well, I
Nick
guess Nick and Knight is gonna win.
With just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech unit from In Control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this is what, watch out for this missile.
And Nick and
there
Knight's
it goes.
fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control. The Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces.
So they already had
but,
two. So
Nick and Knight's done a great job of getting map presence and now also harassing the economy of
There
In
he
Control.
is. Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
That missile just past halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first air
I will
unit.
say, at least it's kind
a lot going on
of
here.
showing
Got
some
a lot
sort
of
of
range, that big boy. And In Control just needs to hold.
Could you imagine if this was just actually just acted out and then they're just pretending they're doing something, but really it's not?
Got it, Max.
There it is.
Gonna
And
take it.
he loses.
Defeating Nick and
That
Knight
was
here
legit.
2-1.
Dude, that was epic.
Amazing. What a match. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Any thoughts, guys?
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick and Knight, and In Control. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals.
Fuck you! No!
Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience.
Oh,
giving
no!
players complete, continuous control
You
of their
fucked
armies.
3 and
in quick,
4. Now you're gonna
competitive
fuck it
head-to-head
again.
matches that are
Wow!
fueled
Look at
by
the
skill and
crystals.
strategy.
That's the currency. That's
Now,
the
Rivals will be
fucking
coming to
currency
iOS and
right
Android
there.
devices.
That's
But
gonna
I'm
be
excited
like
to
this.
announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head
Well,
to the
I
Google Play
can-
Store,
might as well
search
play
Command
right now
Conquer
then.
Rivals.
See how bad
Studio
this
has been
really
having
is.
An absolute blast playing this game.
Oh
we can't
my
wait for you to
God.
play. Please let us know what you think.
I've never played Command and Conquer, but I knew, like, I saw this thing, I'm like, oh my god, you can't, no. That is so bad. No one likes mobile games, you know that, right? I mean, they make it look the trailer look cool, but really it's not. It's like then you realize, oh wait, it's a mobile game. Oh. I mean, it makes sense. EA, it's like makes the money, but it's like, oh fuck, this chick is like ethnicity, right? Black guy versus Asian chick. And then Bald Man. Communist versus the USA.
Command and Conquer for a new generation.
Yep.
Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative
I guess it
people
is
on
going
the
to be the
planet
worst
who
one
come
now,
to work
huh?
every day to create amazing entertainment.
Oh my
And what I can say
God.
about all of those teams, and what I can say about us, is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better.
No, you don't.
And so, as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice. Is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly. That no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment. And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives. And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better, and that we want to make great games. And that as much
I'm an entertainer. I need to keep you entertained. Well, this guy is blah blah money, blah 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 profits, blah 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 blah, pissing the community off, blah 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 blah.
Profound.
business
Last
points.
weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power
We
of
need to
play
remind you
can be
that
a
we are
positive
giving
force
money
for
to
social
charities so
impact.
that we're not always
Millions
that
of you out
bad.
there participated in 9 in-game
we
challenges
use your
in our
money
games,
to
logging
give to
millions of hours
communities.
in support of Play to Give.
One of them being feminist
And to
community
celebrate
at
that,
one point,
we
but
contributed
let's
a
pretend that
total
didn't
of
exist.
$1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world.
Oh no.
A world where representation and equality
Oh,
are not something we
come
strive
on.
for, they are the standards. And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday thread.
Yeah,
These 3
no shit.
organizations, the United
'Cause
Nations
it's not.
He2She, Pace's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give.
Any games that's like,
Now-
oh, cyberbullying's so
and thank
hard.
you for
I
your
think I'm at the
support.
point with Kyler the creator. It's like, all you have to do is
Thousands
turn
of
the
us
fucking
at
computer
EA
off,
and millions
and there
of
you go. Oh, it's
together
problem
doing
solved.
immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks
You
for
do
the
realize some
incredible
people just say
privilege of
stupid
making
words
games for all
because
of
they're
you.
just meme lords,
Now, without
right?
further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
Yeah, so take a look at the game that this is BioWare's last fucking attempt. If they fail at this game and piss people off, bye-bye BioWare. Nice knowing you.
Chaos. Creating.
This is EA's version of fucking what do you call
Destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
it? Hey brother, welcome to the anthem.
There's a storm coming. These walls can't protect us forever.
So this is like Attack on Titan meets that one game that Bungie's making. The one that everyone doesn't like anymore.
Something is out there. It wants to destroy us all.
Copyright claim for the music you're using. Look, all I care is that so long as you can see the video, I'm fine. Oh, I'm dying inside. I saved you. I'm all for inclusion, but I feel like inclusion's already a thing. But they're making it out like it never happened at all. It's fucking ridiculous at it now. It's not like they're doing it in the goodness of their heart. It's like, oh, we need one black guy. We need one white guy. We need an Asian chick. We need black Asian with we need a handicapped man. We need a bisexual, a girl who's a lesbian. Okay, we got all of them. We're safe.
How cool was that trailer? You guys have seen it a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So,
All right, I'll give you credit. You're not as cringy as I thought you were going to be,
Anthem
but
since last
still.
year, because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a
No,
little bit
not
different for the rest of the show.
not after
and we're gonna
fucking
take a
Andromeda.
deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzart.
We got director's chairs. These are the final people who will probably be blamed and fired if this game failed. I do like the title.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to show, right?
Yep.
It's going to be very exciting. So, Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day. But you took
Oh, wait a
years
minute.
off.
Wasn't
before
there a
you came back, you
BioWare
actually worked on
representative
Anthem before you
who
left.
basically
Yeah,
went
that's
on
right.
out for
So,
a guy who died of
first
cancer?
of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome.
And then
to be
he
making
just like,
games
you know,
for BioWare fans.
a
we
former
have the best fans.
BioWare
so
BioWare
it's
work
been super
executive.
satisfying
I'm like,
to
oh,
come back
wow.
to it, and I just
I
want
wonder
to
if we're
be able
gonna
to
see his
continue
face
the
here.
legacy of the studio, and that's kind of where it started with Anthem. Is just thinking about you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world.
all those people,
you know, a
their
whole new
jobs
world
on
of
the
story
line
and
for
character.
this shit.
But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world.
I mean, it probably will do good so long as EA doesn't fuck it up.
We also wanted to do something where,
They better
you know,
not.
if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with stories sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you.
McBeardyton.
In a lot of multiplayer games, those things
Didn't we see this guy once before?
diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same area.
Well, look, it's the Mexican
now you can
with
build
tattoos.
a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the
I bet
core
you
of
the guy's
game.
going
That's
like,
what we
oh,
tried
si,
to do
senor.
with Anthem. So what we call
Gotta
our
hold
world,
it,
my
please.
story. So when you're out in the
You
open
might say that I'm
world,
racist, and I'm not.
the world is
I'm
really
just looking at the
dangerous,
guy
you're
and
focused on your
thinking of
mission.
EA, and they're
And
like,
this
that's
is where
probably what
other
he's going to
players
sound
get to
like.
play with you. The thing that's really
Or else
interesting
people are going to
about
bitch
this,
about it. It's like, oh, you white voiced
for
man.
Anthem is that this is a living shared world. So
Never
whether there's
appease
weather
the far left
or
the far
it's
right.
nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is
I mean,
seeing
I will
the
say
same
it looks
thing.
nice, but
And
then
this is what we
again, the
mean when we
game
talk
could be
about our
totally
world.
different.
It's a shared world that we all experience together.
Right.
But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single-player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single-player story with
So
the
is that
fun
just
of teaming
different
up with your
classes?
friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add
wearing a
story for
t-shirt.
years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when from our community is they want to continue to play in our world when they
Kathleen
finish
Roostar.
Mass Effect or
Didn't
Dragon
we-
Age.
No,
Players
it was someone
want more
else, I think,
story.
but-
And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going
Fuck,
to
it's
either.
gonna blow up.
So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Oh, it's garbage.
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property, or IP, as we've been saying. Now, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare.
Triumph.
And
Trump
really the
has
hardest
won.
part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page.
You could spell Trump with that word.
So what we
to
try to do
triumph.
is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players.
You can't spell
so,
Trump
like, what
without
is the
triumph.
fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and
then
do
triggered.
that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about principles
I'm ready to
around
go to bed
art
after this.
style, tone,
Man,
and
it's
even
boring.
the technology and the politics of
The
our
show us
new
to go
world.
fucking game.
And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, weather, the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, have they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the
watch to
anthem
try and
of
explain the
creation.
game,
and so we need to stop them.
And it's like, this is the only explanation you'll get in the game. Like, they won't say it inside the game.
Power armor, a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities.
Rangers.
There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus,
the Fast,
the Interceptor, and finally, the Storm.
Yeah,
Mysterio.
so each Javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage it, or the Javelins.
Well, so long as you're not fat, you know?
So really what this allows us to do is, we've built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things.
I mean, it's kind of cool,
really
the suit
designed
idea
for up
power.
close and personal combat, one-on-one.
Didn't they, isn't this kind of like Power Rangers
more
when they're in their
specialized,
suits,
but
they're
able
like
to
like
really
this?
pack in big weapons
It's
that
like
let them
Robot?
devastate the battlefield.
It's like a smaller version of Titanfall.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too. So the Javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their Javelin plays,
You
through
watch the
gear
people who
and,
sent them
weapons,
questions,
but also being able to
or
personalize
just
the way that
ones
it looks,
from the team
both through
themselves.
paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry
And then the guy's
of the
just
suit
like,
itself. We want teams to be able
well,
to
the
do
other
this
one's
as
just
well.
like, yeah, hi, I have
And
a
because you're going
question.
to be using a Javelin
Will
for
there
a
be
long period of
microtransactions
time,
or loot
we really
boxes
want
in
you to
this
be able to
game?
make
I need to know, because
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Jay Legato has
Here
a
we go.
question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So that means no ability to spend money on gameplay advantage at all within Anthem.
Money,
But
money,
even more importantly
money!
than that, we want to make sure that
They
Anthem
lie.
is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time. New story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my Javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right,
Just
Casey,
like how Darth
we talked
Vader
earlier
couldn't be
about
pink,
this
but then
being a
someone's like,
co-op
oh, no, wait,
experience.
look,
Can you tell me
turns
a
out
little
I
bit about
could
how
do
the
that,
team gameplay
dumbass.
Anthem's going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, you know, the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So
I'm trying to
you wanna
think,
get
what
a
the
few
fuck am I
people
going to
together
do
of
when it
different
comes
classes.
to, like,
So,
the
you know, I think here
the
we're going
show-off
to see
of
the Colossus,
artwork,
you know, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay, if we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery, being really strong, you know, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
So it's interesting because at the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that, that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now going out into an open world like this, by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be
I'm running
a little bit more
solo.
difficult.
I'm running solo.
Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats.
Yes.
How about we show a little gameplay? Yeah? You guys want that? All right, so
I'm
Kevin,
tired
I
now.
think you're going to set
I
this
can
up
give
for
a
us?
0
I
fucks
will.
now.
So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out.
So basically,
you start
it's
in the
Superman.
Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
EA, go fuck yourself. Oh look, it's the Not Walker AT-AT from Star Wars.
Freelancer, time to get to work. Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Oh, okay, well, I guess I was wrong. Whoops! They whitewashed the guy. That's racist right there. I'm sorry, I got SJW in the mind. After them saying, "Oh, we gotta do this type of stuff," I'm just like, "Oh yeah."
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area.
Oh,
but,
loads.
Be careful.
Loads of scars. I say, I'd rather play a good game of this. What? After this, we'll go drink some tea and trumpets. That's nice.
Right.
Random shit.
Checking out the Scar Camp some more.
You know, I'm wondering how much fuel there is before you have to drop down.
Better move quickly.
I'm just saying, because they're not showing it here, but I bet you there is something like, oh, well, you need a... The guy's gonna blow up. They're making this game look like it's gonna be good, but I probably assure you that there's gonna be something wrong with it, gameplay-wise. Because this is a mix of, like, somewhat gameplay and cinematics, but it makes it look like it is gameplay. Does that make sense? Like, screw you, slowpoke.
There's a shaker relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you?
Oh,
see those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation. Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
Little minions that don't do anything but shoot. It's like Halo. Little munchkins. You can tell I'm not having fun watching this.
Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast.
So I think we're gonna find out hopefully when this game's coming out. I don't think it's coming out this year, but it might.
It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
Oh. It's a big motherfucker.
On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.
Oh, it's a fucking big-ass worm thing, isn't it? It's like the monsters talking. Oh yeah, here comes the boss. There's the storm. Okay. Oh, there it is. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Big two butt cheeks? What the fuck? What kind of alien is that? Ooh! It's like a tick but with big butt. Oh, that badonkadonk though. Oh shit. I think I was supposed to look like a brain. I have no fucking idea.
Yep.
Like, what
and that
weird
was,
ass design.
That was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire
And
up your
Nintendo!
tweets. Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire BioWare team. I know you
guess
guys
that's
have
it.
that awesome theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right.
Give
see
it
you
up
there.
for Casey Hudson, everybody.
Woo!
I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working
Yeah,
hard
it
at
sounds
their
like this is
studios
the
back
end.
home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now.
Oh,
now, for
shit.
those of you keeping score,
Oh,
you can get your
garbage.
free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available
Right
today.
now.
Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now,
Oh
that's a
my
lot
God.
available stuff that's out
That's
today.
all
Anybody ready
garbage
to go
except
home
for
and download
Yarny.
anything?
Yarny is cool.
No?
Everyone else,
You're like, I
garbage.
just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. So I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
Everyone still watch your streams for the FIFA Cup, right? Which, is about a fucking hour and so much, so, let me just watch the end credits here. Oh, sorry. No, I want to turn it down, damn it. God, whatever. Oh, that was the EA thingy. Did you like it? Did you like it? I did. No, I don't like it at all. It made me sad, actually. Alright, well, let me go out of this little presentation area and bring my sorry ass out, so give me 1 second. Oh my fucking God. That was the EA press conference, and I wasn't disappointed. It wasn't cringy, mind you. There was like a little bit, but not cringy as the slightest. As I predicted, the originals thing was good. Everything else was fucking garbage. Especially that announcement of Command & Conquer to the mobile game. Oh, I'm sure people got triggered when they heard this, because it's like a Dungeon Keeper all over again. If you're wondering what I mean by that, look up Dungeon Keeper controversy and it'll tell you exactly why that game's a piece of dog turd. So yeah, that's it for the EA thing. What's my thoughts on it? It's EA. I think they've learned slightly from their last mistakes, but yeah, I have no fucking idea. Really, I don't. So it's like it's gonna be It's gonna be interesting to say the least. So there you go. So that marks the first episode of this adventure to be done. Gonna turn into the green screen when I'm turning this off. Yeah, see? See how fucked up my my mask got because of this whole fucking ordeal? How fucked up my face is. Because one side's like, you know how fucked up my face is. It's a lot. Yeah, so that's about it. So, thank you for watching this man, from watching this pathetic piece of shit. And I will see you later on tomorrow for the Xbox stuff, which will be a little bit more better than this one, hopefully. So, yeah, take care, and may God have mercy on your soul, EA. Oh my God, they are a bunch of fucking liars. Where the hell is the exit button? Oh, here it is. Well, see you later.